What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Sean here with another video for you guys. What we are going to be doing today is we are going to take out all the little baby cichlids that we put in that plastic tank in the last video. We're gonna take them out of there and put them into their new tank right here. I got this for them a couple of days ago. We gotta take them out of that little tank. They've been in there for 2 weeks. So now we're gonna give them more space, more water, and just more space for them to swim and grow. These guys have already been in there for 2 weeks. They're about 3 weeks old now, somewhere around there. We need them to get bigger because we have 2 other babies as well that are African cichlids. We have 2 of them, but those 2 are just a little bit older than the ones we got in there. I'll show you in a little bit. But we gotta do a couple other things. We're gonna feed these this tank in a little bit too. Just look at this. I love this one right here. He's my favorite cichlid in this tank right here. I freaking love him. He has beautiful coloration. So does this male right here. These 2 are my favorite. And then we have the yellow Obi as well. I really like him as well. And then Mohawk looks good, but not better than those 3. So we're gonna be taking a plant out of there just because we're gonna redo this tank as well very soon. That's gonna be coming really soon actually. So we're gonna take out one of these plants and throw it into the 20-gallon as well, just so like that there's a lot more hiding spaces for the cichlids. And like I said, we're gonna be redoing this tank anyways in the next coming video. So that was something that we were gonna do a very long time ago, but since we just got these babies and this was totally unexpected, this is what we're gonna do now. The babies kind of did throw off a lot of my plans just because I wasn't expecting that. And if you guys don't know or haven't seen the video, please go check it out. We hatched these babies or stripped these babies from their mothers, and I did that for the first time ever. It was a really cool experience. I never done that before. So if you guys want to go check out that video, go check it out. It's one of the last 2 or 3 videos we've done. It was a really cool video for me because, like I said, I've never done it before. And it was just a cool experience. And now we have small baby fish to take care of, and possibly some really cool males and some really cool females that might come about and become future breeders. Is that going to be something new for this channel? We'll see what happens. We'll see which ones we keep, what we're going to do with them. I really don't have any idea what we're going to do with them. So just stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Shop Aqualife as well. The Aqualife merch is going to be in the bio as well. Go to the website, please check it out. Support the channel. So let's get this started. We got a lot of things we got to do today. That's one of them. And then we got to set it up. I thought I had a air filter for it, whatever it's called. I don't have it. So we're going to have to get that another day. But as of now, the bubbler will do. So let's take care of them. Let's get them out. We're going to feed these guys very soon, like I said. So let's get this started and let's get it going. So this is all of the babies we have right here. We still have every single one of them. There's about 25 or 30 of them in here. There's a bunch. So we're gonna take them out of here. We gotta give them more space to grow. Just look at this. The tank is still doing good. Look, the water's been here for 2 weeks and the water's still crystal clear. Yes, there's still detritus and a bunch of stuff on the ground, but that's why now we're gonna get rid of this, clean it up, and throw them into the 20-gallon long, which they're gonna have a lot more space because this is about 6 gallons. So now we're gonna give them 20 or 15 because I don't think I'm gonna fill it up all the way. And then pretty soon, once these guys get about at least, I would give them at least another 2 or 3 weeks before I get a filter because they're still pretty small. I don't want them to get sucked up by the filter by accident. So in a couple of weeks, once they get a little bit bigger, we'll give them a proper filter, proper filtration for the babies. So let's get this started. Like I said, I just want to show you how they were doing in this little tiny thing. And these guys are still very tiny. And then we have 2 brothers and sisters over here. These guys are a lot bigger, as you can see. Look at that. These guys are triple the size of the other ones. I do want to throw them into the 20-gallon tank, but I don't want to do it yet just because these guys are triple the size. And I really don't know if they would bully these. I believe they will because it just makes sense. And that's just how it goes with fish. So I'm not going to risk that yet. So we'll throw these guys in there. Once they get probably a month older, then we can mix them. But these guys are gonna get a month older as well. So we'll see what happens. So let's get this tank into there and let's get this started. And then we have our giants right here. Just a quick update on the giants. This tank right here is gonna get upgraded as well. There's a bunch of things gonna happen with this tank. This Oscar is humongous, literally humongous, because he doesn't look that big, but he actually is really, really big. He's the biggest fish I have, and it's not even close. Then we got our other OB right here. So we are gonna be upgrading this tank as well very soon. They're gonna get moved out. We're gonna be doing a bunch of things, especially with these two tanks very, very soon in the next coming videos. Just cause, like I said, these babies completely threw off all the plans, but it's all right. It is what it is. We're gonna continue. But look how big this guy is. Anyways, before I keep getting into another story and keep getting off track, these two tanks will be getting switched around. The fish are gonna get moved around. We're gonna see what happens. Just stay tuned. I promise you guys, very, very soon, all these plans that we were originally gonna do, they're gonna start. But we have to take care of these babies first. And since I'm new to it, I'm just getting, I'm starting to learn and see how to deal with it. So baby steps, and it's kind of hard taking care of all the tanks, trying to get new tanks, trying to come up with new ideas, and still working a normal job. So doing all that, plus taking care of this, feeding them every day, doing the maintenance, it's kind of hard to do all this and then make videos. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying as hard as I can. But like I said, let's get this show on the road. We're gonna get this tank into there. I'm gonna start draining some water from the 65-gallon tank, and we're gonna put it into the 20-gallon tank. So let's get this started. All right, so we have our filter right here. This is probably one of the best ideas I've ever had. I got a little power head, attached it to this hose. Boom, it's gonna go into the 20-gallon tank like that. We get this done a lot faster. Now all we gotta do is just plug it in. And then, there she goes. Let me just hold this right here. Beautiful. Now we're gonna fill it up to like 15 gallons or probably close to 20. I don't wanna put it all the way high. So we'll probably put it about right here, 3 inches under the black line right here. So we got the tank up to there, but I have some fish food in my hand. Right now we're gonna feed some of the Oscars and some of these guys. I know you're not supposed to do it like this, and I don't really advise you do it like this, but since I don't really have anything other to feed them that's big enough, I just throw it in the tank, let them munch on it. You're gonna see the Oscars try and take it away from the Venustus, or the Venustus just eats it in one bite. So we'll give them one more. Throw it in there, one of them will get it. Whoa, that was a lot of water. These guys always freaking splash, it's so annoying. But there we go, the Venustus again. Probably one of the Oscars will get it from him now. Come on. Or the OB will eat it. Let's see, are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it again? Come on, Oscar. Or Mr. OB will get it. I did feed 1 cube before turning on the camera, but great, look, all the water is on the ground. It's right here. Let's see who gets this one. Where the heck did it go? This thing's like moving super fast. Hold on, trying to locate. Oh, right here. See who gets it. Big boy Oscar, boom, just like that. I would like to defrost it a little bit, but since this is just way too small for them to eat, just them eating the entire cube is really the only way that they're gonna eat it. without having to bite. Look how small the bloodworms are. Like, look at that, it's so small for them. It's not, this food really isn't for them, so that's why I've been feeding it to them in cubes. But it is what it is. They still eat. They still enjoy it anyways. I try not to do it, but it is what it is. I don't have any other food for them. I do have some pellets, but I fed them pellets yesterday, so I try and give them something different. So this one, I'm gonna defrost it a little bit just because there's a lot more fish in here. And in this tank, I do defrost it because like all these fish are really, really tiny. Not really tiny, but for them to eat the little bloodworms is easier for them. The water's crystal clear. These fish are doing very, very well. They've bred in here already 2 times. I am thinking about possibly moving these guys into this tank once we get obviously all these bigger fish out of here. But I don't know if I want to do that just because they have been breeding in this tank. I don't want to mess that up. They're doing very well. They've been in this tank for a very, very long time. They're used to this tank. So I don't know if I want to disrupt that. I'll think about it. You guys can comment down below if you think it would disrupt it or make it a big deal. I don't really think it will, but I just don't really want to take the risk and it disrupt how they've been breeding lately. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably just leave them in here. But we are definitely going to give this tank a makeover. I know it's bare. There's barely any rocks. I don't want to leave it like this, guys. We just moved into this spot, so I don't want it to... It's not going to look like this. This is just a half-assed job. Just like that. Just like the 75. This is just half-assed jobs. We are going to fix them, make them look better. Some of the rocks went mostly into this tank, so then I'll probably take some out of here, put it over there. I don't know what we're going to do with this tank yet. I have a good idea of what we're going to do, but we're going to see. Either way, even if these guys go into the 75, there's still going to be something new coming to the channel, so don't worry about that. So yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of rocks in this tank. We could put some more in here. I'm going to see what ornaments or wood pieces or more rock we can use or possibly put in this tank. So we're going to see. Just stay tuned, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of things coming. There's a lot of things I have to do. There's a lot of things that are going to come. It just takes time, and it's, like I said, a lot of the filming, taking care of, feeding, doing everything in my personal life, working, editing the videos, doing the thumbnails. That all takes time, and it's not easy to do, especially when you're all by yourself doing it. So it takes time to subscribe to the channel. But here we are. We're going to feed them now. It completely defrosted. We're going to just throw it all in there. And for some reason, they like the bloodworms, but it is not their favorite thing. They love the pellets. They go crazy for pellets. These cichlids, they'll eat the bloodworms, trust me. But for some reason, this isn't like their favorite thing to eat. Like if this was pellets, they'd be going crazy. But they do like it. They still eat it, obviously. They just didn't go crazy for it. And I rarely feed them bloodworms also, so that's like another thing. They're not used to me feeding them bloodworms, but they'll still eat it. You can see it completely has vanished already. There's no more bloodworms in the tank. Just trying to get the bloodworm out of the cup. Jeez, it's like stuck on there. Whatever, I'll get it out later. So, as you can see, let me turn off this light really quick. But you can see this tank is doing very well, it's clear. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this plant right here. I wanna take this one out of here. I really like this plant in here. We're gonna keep it. But like I said, we're gonna do a lot more things to this aquarium, to this tank that just needs to happen. There needs to be more hiding spaces, more plants, more decorations. This is just a half-assed job. My main important thing with this tank right now is just making sure that it is just, the water's good, the fish are healthy, I'm feeding them. That's what my main priority is right now with all these tanks, just to be honest with you guys. Very soon, give me like a month or so. Once I get all these things, once I get everything up and running and how I want it. I could have literally just caught that female cichlid. But like I said, give me like a month. All this will be good to go. We'll have it how we want it. We'll have everything starting to go how I want it and according to plan. But that's literally life. It doesn't really go as planned. But there you go. I thought it was gonna be once I moved the plant that it was gonna be a lot dirtier, but it's actually not that bad. Anyways, so now we took that out. Stay tuned. We're gonna clean this tank up, give it a nice cleaning, add some more things to it. But that's not what this video is about. So we're gonna come over here, and don't worry, guys. These guys are gonna get fed more. That was literally just like a morning snack for them. But anyways, so here we go. We're gonna put this big plant in here. It's obviously not gonna stand up. I didn't want to do it like that anyways. I wanted it kind of like this. Damn, beautiful. Just like that, actually. Perfect. I wanted it just like that. It looks really, really cool. That's kind of what I exactly envisioned. I am not gonna lie to you. Let me put this light more towards the middle and kind of sideways. It's like that, it gets some more light. Beautiful. Now we're gonna add one more plant in here just so they can feel nice and at home. And then we're gonna add the fish in and then get all those little plants and throw it in there as well. So I know there's not any sand in there or any substrate. I didn't want that just because this tank is not gonna stay like this forever. They're not gonna be in this tank forever. All I care about is the plants, the bubbler, and the fish's health. So that's what we're gonna do. So I moved some over. We're gonna get some of these plants. Probably just gonna use 2 of them. Take off whatever nasty shit is on it. There we go. Throw them right over here. Looks good to me. Same thing with this one. Brush it off a little bit. Oh, and by the way, we already got the bubbler in there. You can see it. Throw that one in over there. Looks great to me. Here's another plant I had from the closet. Just throw you in there. I just want to make it as comfortable as possible. Just a lot of hiding spaces for all these little guys. We're gonna leave those 2 in there. But I like these that we put in. Now, all we need is a handy dandy net, just like this. And we caught a whopping 4, yay. But here we go. Be free. Look at them. Still so tiny. But here we go. We're gonna get some more. This is a good catch right here. Good 8 or so. Just let them go, be free. Try and get a good batch, good handful. Another 8 or so right there. So that's 8, 8, and 5, or around there. So that's probably about 20 already. Here we got 3, 4, however many. Just 3. Let's see. All of them are hiding right down there. And then we got about another 8 or so in here. Not a lot more than 8, to be honest. Buddy, no. Got 4 here. I'm just gonna start taking them out, however many are in the net, just so we can get this done quicker. I know I said there's about like 25 to 30. There's definitely more than that because we've already taken out we took out 2 groups of 8, and then about another 3 to 5 groups of 5. It's like our 4th. This is like our 6th catch. in here left too. It's not like there's just 1 or 2 in here. About another 8. $20-gallon. Look, there's 4 in here. I'm gonna get an up close view of them. All right, I think this is the last 2 in here. It better be. There's 1. This guy's like hugging the corner. This guy's pretty smart. There we go. Trying to get a good angle of this little guy. Probably be able to do it here. These guys are very, very tiny. You see. Come here, come to the light. Yeah. These guys are tiny, tiny. Well, here you go. We got all of them. They're still at the bottom of the tank, but it's all right. There's a bunch of them in here. I'm pretty sure they're all hiding. You see, this is what I wanted them to do. Hide under the plant. They have places to hide, a lot more swimming space for each other. And then they still have some plants out here, which it's not too much, but they have areas to hide, graze if they want to. And then, like I said, I put this in here for this reason. It's kind of hard to see, but there's still some under the plants, which I like. That's, look, again, the reason I did it. Let me see, anybody under here? You can see them in the far back. But then all of them are out here just swimming. Let me see, maybe put this in the middle. But this is perfect. This is what I wanted for these guys. Now they're gonna stay in here for, I don't know how long, we'll see once they start growing. Probably very, very soon they'll start tripling, doubling in size. Those guys over there are about maybe 2.5 months old, maybe a tad bit longer. And these guys are probably a month and a half, somewhere around there. So they still got a lot of time. And like I said, we're gonna try and put those guys over here very soon, but we'll see. I want these guys to grow a little bit, get a little bit bigger, so like that they won't get bullied. So we'll see what happens. I don't wanna have too many tanks, especially just, I don't want that little tank over there just for 2 fish. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I'm just taking it slow. These guys, as you can see, we have a bunch. I thought I had around 25 to 30. It's probably more like 40. But these guys are doing well. They've definitely grown since they first hatched. Not hatched, we stripped them from their mom. And since they're pretty much very, very tiny. But this tank looks good. I really, really like it. It's nice, it's clean. They have areas to hide. They have more space for themselves. Like I said, look, enjoying under the plant. I just really like this idea right here. So yeah, guys, they're gonna stay in here for I don't know how long. We're gonna get a sponge filter very soon, so relax if anyone's freaking out about that. Maybe we'll get a filter soon, because they are, now that I think about it, they are a little bit bigger, but I would still like to wait at least another 2 or 3 weeks once they get to just a little bit bigger, because they still are very small. But we'll see. I do want to get a filter for this tank, obviously. But they're doing good. That's all that matters. They're healthy, they're eating. That's all that matters right now. Got a lot of things coming to the channel, so please subscribe to the channel. Check out the Aqualife website. Check out the links in the bio. Check out the Aqualife website again. That link is going to be in the bio as well. Please support the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. Please, guys. I appreciate any help. But like I said, this tank, we're going to be doing something with it very soon, so please subscribe to the channel. This tank is going to be getting an upgrade very soon as well. The fish room is starting to, you know, come about. We're starting to take some turns. The wheels are going. We've been doing a couple of things now. So please subscribe, like the videos. That's all that I got for you guys. This is a pretty long video. You got to see a bunch of things. You got to see And here's some news that's coming about. I didn't say everything, but just some small things so you guys could subscribe, stay tuned, and you guys know what's coming next. So thank you guys. That's all that I got for you guys. We're gonna be making another video very soon. So please subscribe, like the videos, and that's all I got for you guys. Stay safe, and USA better win. We're going to the round of 16, so yeah, check that out. Hopefully they win. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Obrigado, gracias, thank you. See you guys in the next one. Stay safe and peace out.